Well, it's time to be a little critical of the X-Men. Now, good points. This went in very unexpected directions, and the Easter eggs, again, very well integrated. They felt relevant to the story. I did chuckle and smile for a lot of this, but like one half of the story was kind of weak. I mean, it's visually very impressive, but we kind of know where they're going to go, so that felt a little anticlimactic. And the other main story was like, okay, hmm. And again, the animation is its own thing. It's not the same thing as the 1990s version. However, this one felt a little erratic. Like, we'll just say that the aliens, just going to say that the aliens were very well designed in places, but some other major characters kind of felt a little weak. That said, if you are a Superman fan, there is a lot of Superman, and I do mean a lot of Superman. So if you're a fan of the Zack Snyder Superman, you're going to get your fill. You're even going to get a little Christopher Reeve Superman. So this was a very fun, powerful episode. However, the lessons and morals and themes were a little simplistic. Again, because they focus on certain characters, we know the way they act that they tend to be hyperbolic. So they're going to have a little bit of speechifying to them. And the speeches were fine, but the dialogue this episode really fell off. It just didn't feel as strong as the earlier episodes. I don't know if they're getting lazy or they're like, well, it's those kind of characters, so of course they're gonna, bellow everything out. So it felt like really speeches. It didn't feel like natural dialogue, but that is my opinion. So overall, very impressive visual sights for a lot of the episode, but other places it felt kind of weak and slacking. That said, if you are a Marvel fanatic, you're going to get a lot out of this. However, if you're just a hardcore X-Men fan, you're going to be like, well, this was a really long trip to a very short place. That said, it's enjoyable. Is this the weakest episode? Well, it just felt kind of plain, ironically. So I'm going to give this a severe 7.5. Now, if that is a very weak rating, then yes, this season has been pretty amazing overall. But yeah, I think if you still have 7.5, that's very good, but it could have been great. So, good episode, but not great episode.